We didn't have a lot of staff. Nobody could pronounce my name. Our poll numbers were quite low. And a lot of people in Washington, they didn't think it was even worth us trying. They had counted us out before we even started. Because the Washington conventional wisdom was that change was too hard.
No, it's not.
What we had even then was a group of students here at George Mason who believed that if we worked hard enough, and if we fought long enough, if we organized enough supporters, that we could finally bring change to that city across the river. We believed that despite all the resistance, we could make Washington work. Not for the lobbyists, not for the special interests, not for the politicians, but for the American people. And now, 3 years later, I stand before you. 1 year after the worst recession since the Great Depression, having to make a bunch of tough decisions, having had a tumultuous debate, having had a lot of folks who were skeptical that we could get anything done. And right now, we are at the point where we are going to do something historic this week. Stages of a fateful debate about the future of health insurance in America.
Shut up!
It's a debate that's raged not just for the past year, but for the past century. One thing when you're in the White House, you get a lot of history books around. And so I've been reading up on the history here. Teddy Roosevelt, Republican, was the first to advocate that everybody get health care in this country. Every decade since, we've had presidents, Republicans and Democrats, from Harry Truman to Richard Nixon to JFK to Lyndon Johnson to every single president has said we need to fix this system. It's a debate that's not only about the cost of health care, not just about what we're doing about folks who aren't getting a fair shake from their insurance companies. It's a debate about the character of our country. About whether we can still meet the challenges of our time, whether we still have the guts and the courage to give every citizen, not just some, the chance to reach their dreams.
Hey, you look like Michelle.
Is the question of whether we're going to accept a system
Trying to find a good setting
that works better for the insurance companies than it does for the American people. Because if this vote fails, the insurance industry will continue to run amok. They will continue to deny people coverage. They will continue to deny people care. They will continue to jack up premiums 40 or 50 or 60%, as they have in the last few weeks without any accountability whatsoever. They know this, and that's why their lobbyists are stalking the halls of Congress as we speak and pouring billions of dollars into negative ads. And that's why they're doing everything they can to kill this bill. So the only question left is this: are we going to let The time for reform is right now.
Yes,
Not a year from now,
it is.
not 5 years from now, not 10 years from now, not 20 years from now, it's now. We have had a year of hard debate. Every proposal has been put on the table. Every argument has been made. We have incorporated the best ideas from Democrats and from Republicans into a final proposal that builds on the system of private insurance that we currently have. The insurance industry and its supporters in Congress are trying to portray this as
Oh my God! We are handling that woman out of here.
Damn. I wish I got
I
that.
just want to be clear, everybody, listen up. Because we have heard every crazy thing about this bill. You remember?
Yes, I remember.
First we heard this is a government takeover of health. Then we heard that this was going to kill Granny.
Yes. Oh, I know.
Then we heard, well, illegal immigrants are going to be getting the main benefits of this.
Oh, I know. Seriously, I do know. I didn't read this paper.
They have thrown every argument at this legislative effort. But when it turns out, at the end of the day, what we're talking about is common sense movement.
I think I got you there.
If you like your doctor, you're going to be able to keep your doctor. If you like your plan, keep your plan. I don't believe we should give government or the insurance companies more control over healthcare in America. I think it's time to give you, the American people, more control over your own health. And since you've been hearing a whole bunch of nonsense, let's just be clear on what exactly the proposal that they're going to vote on in a couple of days will do. It's going to change healthcare in 3 ways. Number 1, we are going to end the worst practices of insurance companies.